we're going to start playing this game. And maybe finish this game. We'll see. I'm optimistic. How have you been, Mike? I hope well. Right. Okay, so we're... Oh, hey, thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. The sub is awesome. Subscribed for 8 months. Currently on an 8-month streak. To applaud. Why are we exhausted? Huh, I don't know why we're exhausted. But we have to go back. Excuse me, sorry. I'll clear this up eventually. We have to go back to the mountain spire. Edgering ruins. But first, let's go to the mountain spire itself and just rest, because we're apparently exhausted. I didn't realize we were going to be that way. Uh-oh. Encounter in the stone sea. You catch a hint of movement in the distance, little more than a shiver of shadow. Shiver of shadow, okay. Among the remnants of a village that clings to the edge of a pillar of stone. Oh, that's right. That's right, and I was going to go back to rest, and I haven't done it yet. That's right. You remain far from both Plainsgate and Cacophony, so it seems unlikely that settlers or soldiers lurk among the ruins. Perhaps scavengers, raiders, or a rogue pack of beastmen have made the crumbling buildings their home. Let's check it out, we got nothing better to do. Adobe homes, cracked by the Overlord's Edict of Stone and bleached by the sun, rest in a loose semicircle around where you imagine a well or square once stood. Instead, the land ends abruptly, demarcating a plunge of hundreds of feet into the shadowed depths below. From the windows of several of the houses spills a faint violet light. Hey, Dova's daughter, how are you? Welcome to the stream, I'm glad to see you. And Mook! Hello, Mook! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Investigate further. Well, we're going to investigate further. You move quietly near one of the buildings, using it as cover to see within the next house, the near wall of which has conveniently collapsed. Within, you see a group of humans gathered around shards of azurolith, the pale purple crystals that appear throughout the Stone Sea in the wake of Kairos' edict. As you get closer, you can see that they wear the bare minimum of clothing necessary to preserve their modesty, and their skin bears lines of light that shimmer purple against the darkness within the home. Soak the syrup. Oh, in the baklava, yeah. Not much. Max, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thanksgiving. Dad's in the hospital with COVID. Oh, no. I am very sorry to hear that, Dove's daughter. I know that it is... that's really shitty news. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. Well, I'm glad that I can hopefully provide you some happy diversion, and I hope your Thanksgiving holiday is as good as it can be given the circumstances. So there's apparently squatters or refugees or something living in this house, and they have azurolith clothing? Or no, their skin. Their skin is azurolith tinged. Good. That's good to hear. Glad to hear it. The people within the squat buildings seem wholly unaware of you, their attention entirely on a shrine of collected azurolith shards that dominates the far corner. The lines of light on their skin seem to trace primitive runes which bear a distant semblance to the markings beastmen sometimes carve into their skin. Huh. The people chant quietly, invoking Cairn, the fallen Archon of Stone, to restore their lands and deliver them from suffering. Attack them, speak to them, or leave. Yeah, thanks, Max. That's kind wishes. Hope everyone's having a good week. I know that circumstances are grim, but we can do our best here to enjoy ourselves. Have a good time. Let's speak to these weirdos. You step into the open and hail the group, inspiring a commotion of startled cries and raised pitchforks. You offer your open, empty palms and consider what to say to them. What are you doing out here? One of the villagers, a lanky man with stringy hair, steps forward. You notice that his skin seems dry and dusty, cracked in some places like the parched earth of the Stone Sea. His eyes shimmer with violet light, but it may only be a reflection from the Azurolith. Huh. Who are these people? Eventually, let's give them a warning here. Someone from Cacophony, that is the Scarlet Chorus, will wander this way. If they find you here, it won't go well for you. The man of the mountain shall protect us. Already he grants us his favor. Back and forth between channels. Okay, cool. No problem. I will enjoy your company while you're hanging out here. I kind of want to say, like, hey, you know he's dead, right? The man of the mountain, I presume, refers to Cairn. But that's not an option. This is the closest thing to that. So I guess I'll say that, even though it's not really what I want to say. I don't want to say any of this other stuff either, so I guess I'll say this. You know, this superstition is idolatry is wildly illegal, right? The tall man smirks. We care not for the laws of the foreign invaders. What could Siren do about this? Oh, maybe she could sing them out of their cultish thoughts. I don't know. Can you take care of this, Siren? I'm throwing up my hands. The Arcana song grins wickedly. Much better they worship me, right? Even as she finishes the sentence, her voice is rising into a sustained musical harmony, somehow vocalizing multiple notes at once. The villagers turn their unfocused gazes to her and slowly set aside their crystals. I have them, she says. What should I do with them? I mean, okay, here we're thinking we're going to be the people in charge of the tiers when this is all over with, right? Like, we're going to be the one in charge. So since these will probably be our subjects, such as it is, I don't think I want to kill them. Send them to Planesgate. They're weird. It's interesting. The villagers nod in time with Siren's song and gather their belongings for the long journey to Planesgate. You leave them to continue your journey. Joyful. Plus 20 accuracy when above 75% health. Wow, that's good. What do I get that for? For convincing them to go to Planesgate? Or maybe Siren's song has that effect on me as well? I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's a good point. Why wasn't I expecting that? Well, I like the bonus. I am not sure why we get it. I guess I'm under Siren's spell too, maybe, huh? At least it's positive benefits. Oh! I looked it up in the wiki last time because we were looking around for who the hell does the respec, right? For your character's powers. It's Cesper. I don't know if I talked to her the first time. But I totally missed it. Let's get started. Retrain. I think it was Barrick I wanted to retrain, right? Okay, good. Wow, 33 points. I didn't really want to redo these. I wanted to redo the... okay. I wanted to redo his talents. But anyway, I think this was at least 17. Let's make it 18. Lots of health. Maybe one fewer of those, one more of those, and one more of those. Let's do it. Can't save it then. Guess I get to... Till confirming... Yeah, I'm ready to confirm it. Oh my god, the combat experience pool gets... Oh, good grief. I didn't think I had to do all of these. Good gravy. Put it all in two-handed, I guess? I don't know. Can we max it? Well, what the hell does that do? Locking skill will prevent this character from gaining experience in this skill through normal gameplay interaction. Oh, here at the end, I find out that that's an option. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm going to go with just two-handed for him, because that's all he uses now. Sure, what the hell. There's some extra in there, I guess. There, now it's down to 0. Whew, okay. Athletics, dodge, lore, parry, subterfuge. So we want some athletics. I wish you could just click it and then, like, enter in what you want it to be instead of having to click the arrow all the time. Maybe you can just shift click? No. Control click? No. Dang it. Let's make that 100. Dodge. Oh, there we go. Just hold it down. Perfect. Dodge we can just freaking go crazy with. Parry we can go crazy with. Okay. Subterfuge, why not? Okay. And then finally, support. Oh. Oh. This is zeroed out already. That's fine. I don't think I care about any of that. I can save it now. Good. Oh, unspent skill experience on modified characters will be distributed evenly. Okay, whatever. Fine. Okay. So this is what I want to get. Wait, is that what I want to get? That's what I wanted to get, I think. God, now I can't remember. Pretty sure it was this. Don't think I ever took Pursuit. Max Sentinel. Yes, thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's do that stance. To get some benefit from shields, we're not using shields anymore. That's good. That's very good. I like that one. I don't know if I've ever used that ability. Wounded Defender. Do that. Yeah, do that one. And then Shield of Suffering. Heal all nearby allies and gain a damage absorption shield proportional to the health recovered. That was everything I think I wanted to do in here. So then, Striking Iron. What was it that I really wanted to get? I don't know if there was anything. Increases damage. Do that, and do that. That's what we'll do with him. Okay, I don't think I wanted to spec anybody else. I'm glad we were able to do that. That's good. Let's rest, even though that gets rid of the Vendrian Swell. Because we're exhausted, I want to do that. And then we don't have any reason to be here, I don't think. We have to go to the very place where we first started. The name of which escapes me at the moment. I will think of it. It's the place with the well, with the statue with the bleeding eyes. Edgering Ruins, there we go. We're going here to collect blood that we can use to help Barrick get out of his armor. And this map is now unknown to me. That's interesting. How very unusual. Collect blood. May prove no simple task. Figure out a way to collect a sufficient amount for barracks procedure. Bane? Oh, crap. Okay. I guess they've moved in. Oh, he doesn't have some of his skills have been lost because we redid his stats. Zlong, hello and welcome. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're having a good week, good day, good everything.
Come at me, grave meat.
Welcome to the stream. Oh, I didn't tell anybody else to do their normal things. Hang on.
Not a problem.
Exploding missile. I don't remember if fire. I want to say fire doesn't really do much to it.
That one rattled me hard.
Doing pretty well. Good to hear, Zelon. Glad you could make it. Mafala is raiding with a party of 5. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the stream, Mafala. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you and your party are having a wonderful week. Alright. Well, that was successful.
Let's be off.
Its wheels sunken into the mud, this cart stands abandoned, bereft of the rows of weapons that graced it when you first came to Vendrian's Well. Something tells me the fact that this is all completely unknown to me means I'm probably not going to finish the game this time. This is turning into a whole new, like, I thought this was just going to be you show up and take the thing you need and you get the hell out of here, but it's a whole new quest. I don't care about that. How's Tyranny? Oh, it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. I'm very much enjoying myself. It's been a great game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Malice. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Can we get 3? Yes, we can. Actually, no, where's the buff? This one, right? Yeah, do that.
I am a shield wall unto myself.
Hey, Barrick, hang tough, man. Oh, Siren, what are you doing? No, I have never played this game previously. Alright, she's just gonna get in there and mix it up. That's fine. Not played it at all before, but it's been awesome. I really like it. No, they hate fire, actually. Look at that. Fire hurts them. Do that. That'd be fun.
Not a problem, boss.
Very nice.
That's how it's fucking done.
That's how it's fucking done, says Verse. Oh, wait, what are you doing, Barrick? Spell breached. What? Shadow Singe. Drain. Oh my god. Blinded. Oh my god. He's attacking Siren, I think. Here, dude. Come over here. Can I tell you to do that? Yes, there we go. Phew. Okay. Immune to bleeding. We've almost got it. Oh, there we go. We've got it.
Lift my feet.
Barrick's paralyzed. Oh no. Alright, Mafala, thanks very much for the raid. Appreciate it. Glad you could come and hang out for a little bit. You have a good week, good weekend, and I'll see you around. Alright, that went okay. Yeah, if you can make it back, cool, we'll see you then.
I'd have it no other way.
Little remains of the Scarlet Chorus and disfavored camps that once claimed this clearing save tattered tarps and the reek of old latrines.
I cannot.
Yeah. Hey, Nightbot, you're here. Sure. This would be where the blood is. Let's see. Leap the gap. Barrick tosses me to the bowl. Or have Barrick bridge the gap with his body. You doubt he would be thrilled with the suggestion. Okay, let's leap the gap. You can do that, right? Come on, everybody. Yes? At least I can? Maybe? What? I did it. What? Hang on a second. The previous message was like, ooh, you're going to have some trouble figuring out a way to collect all this blood. I was like, oh, alright, I'll have to find a container of some kind, I bet. Or I'll have to do something interesting that will allow me to collect the blood. And then the game's like, nah, actually, you just
see what I see?
Well, that was easy. What the hell? It's not what I expected at all. Okay, well, I mean, we could explore the rest of this, but is there much point? Hey, son, how are you? Delayed raid. Is that what happened? Welcome to the stream. That was interesting. Yeah, Mafala came in with the raid, left, and then, then the raid showed up. That's cool, though. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. Do I want to go back to the well, or do I... No, I want to go back to... Howling Rock, I believe. I got raided. Yep. Party of 5. Courtesy of Mafala. Came in, and then bugged out. Hang on a second. Is this where I want to be? I've forgotten. I don't think this is it. I think... I don't think this is where I want to be. I think I want to be at the other spire. This one? No. I thought it was Howling Rock. Mike, you'll have to correct me. I'm pretty sure it's Howling Rock, right? Max is a little distracted. This is Tyranny. We are approaching the end game. For the Smith, yes. Yeah, exactly right. I can't believe it, I already forgot. We were just there at the start of the stream. Secluded Forge, damn it. Alright. I'm out of here. Let's climb back up that rope. Everybody's gonna be pissed at me. We just climbed down the rope.
No can do.
Yeah, well now we're climbing back up it. This game is Tyranny, Dova. Yeah, no worries. It is a party-based role-playing game released by Obsidian Studios. And it is very good. I'm very much enjoying it. Okay. Secluded Forge is right there. Good grief. So now I gotta teleport back and then walk the long path through the... Yeah. Oh no, another encounter. You hear them before you see them. Around a curve of dusty stone ahead, two sets of voices raised against one another. You struggle to make out what they say, but the words reverberate down the ravines and echo along the walls, muddling against themselves. You feel confident that beastmen comprise one of the groups, humans the others. Other, singular. Let's investigate quietly. You crest a stone outcropping and peer down on the argument. A small pack of beastmen shout at a group of sages, nervous figures in soot-coated clothes. Quills tucked among their persons, limp in the heat. Limp quill, eh? Sounds like a euphemism for something. The sages obstruct the distance between the stone stalkers and a small camp composed of a few ragged tents and several wooden crates. Alright, let's talk. As you move toward the clamoring groups, one of the beast women falls silent, nose turning upwards, muscles rippling as she turns and glares directly at you again with the horny descriptions here. Nostrils flaring even as eyes narrow to knife-sharp slits. Fangs appear beneath curled lips. Prima Slayer, she roars, the baritone rattling your ribs. Her packmates turn, and the pack begins to spread around you, stalking towards you. The sages glance toward one another, apparently forgotten. I believe that based on your choices, you can have things go very well for you or go shitty. I'm not sure if it's a roll of the dice or if it finishes that way no matter what you do. Unless there's a skill check involved. There might be skill checks. Some of them I don't think have skill checks. Some of them are just like, you just show up and you do a thing and then you leave. But they always involve choice of some kind. Yeah, I don't think so either, son. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to have to talk our way out of this one. Or fight our way out. So these are the mages. Sages, rather. And the beast people. Let's get in formation, people. Get in formation. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta talk to this woman. Stop squirming, human. Sometimes it is, Zelong. Sometimes I think there's a stat check. But not always. Stop squirming, human, she says. Unless mystic trespassers wish to die on Rib Splitter's claws, explain presence. She sneers widely, her massive fangs yellowed and flecked with saliva. Explain why humans have been caught ferreting in Stone Stalker territory. Ferreting? Sage explodes, lurching forward in his outburst. Points! Bam! Despite his obvious aversion to being near the Beast Woman, he quickly regains himself and stumbles several steps back. We're researching, Beast Woman, and last I checked, these lands belong to the Overlord, not you, and not your kind. Beast Woman says, humans call sniffing and digging, stealing from Beast Woman lands research? She stalks forward, and the sages shrink back. She snarls, claws out, a muscled mass of violence, fur and anger. Does not matter. Stone Stalkers will slaughter ferreting humans and researching humans, same. Will slice ribs of any who slink into tribe's territory. Oh, that's right, Mike. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. We had to go. We had to go rub one out. I forgot that was the thing. Spooked, the sage glances side to side, the whites of his eyes showing as he searches wildly for an escape. Fatebinder, help, please! You must help us! He waves frantically, trying to skirt around the slathering beast woman, but she steps into his path, stalking ever closer, pinning him in. Okay. Combat doesn't start yet? The sage trembles, clinging to a dilapidated sack of what appears to be intricate pieces of stonework adorned with deep purple crystals. Fatebinder, someone with some reason. Please, could you instill some of it into these beasts? What are you doing here? We hail from the school of Ink and Quill. His eyes never leave the sight of the beastmen for more than a moment. We've come to explore the ruins, learn more about the lost kingdom of Azure. They claim we trespass, but these are Kairos' lands now, not theirs. Nah, I think we'd want to learn more about this place, too. These beastmen do look ready for a fight, though. You're in your debt, Fatebinder. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and talk to her, I guess. Human. The word is a growled warning at your approach. Jerking her head in your direction, the beastwoman takes a deep whiff. Dark nostrils flared wide. Rib Splitter does not recognize human scent, but sees that human walks uninvited upon Stone Stalker lands. She fixes a predatory eye upon the shaking sages. Is skulking prey, just like sniveling sage that wet loins when startled. Sniveling or not, says the sage, you're speaking with a Fatebinder now, an officer of Tunan's courts. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but Tunan's dead. No mere prey for you, beast. Beastwoman cocks her head in an angle, curious eyes roving across her body. Ooh. Do go on. Ribsplitter does not know of human officers or things called courts, but can see that one called Fatebinder has flesh as soft as all other humans. Perhaps Beastwoman's pack should tear a Fatebinder to pieces along with cowardly sages. Do not smell upon me the hundreds that bled and died by my hand. Raise a claw to me, know that I will kill you. I'll wear your skin as my own and feed your severed head to your packmates as I kill them. Why would that be a lie? I might want to say that for real. I'm not on anyone's side, just to see if things can be resolved. Let's this is actually the truth here. You know, I'm pretty tough. Fatebinder speaks fiercely. Ribsplitter can see that... Oh, wait, hang on. Ribsplitter's growls soften into a nervous rumbling of the chest. She glances at her packmates, who begin to snarl in alarm like cornered prey. A soft whine escapes the leader's lips, and the beastwoman dips her head in submission. This is interesting because before we got to this screen, when we were still doing the encounter on the map, one of them recognized by my scent that I was a Prima Slayer. At least they said Prima Slayer when I walked up. So they know that I kick ass. I don't know why I have to remind them. Anyway, she says, Fatebinder speaks fiercely. Ribsplitter can see that humans' words will be followed by blood and fang. Pack will not fight Fatebinder. We'll listen, but cannot leave sages that defile Stonestalker lands. Her amber eyes watch you cautiously. What does Fatebinder want? Has human come to help? First, I want to know what's going on here. These territorial brutes are attacking us. Injustice. That's what's happening here, Fatebinder. Don't just... The beastwoman stabs him with a feral glare, and he stutters over his next words. Stand there. Stop them. Beastwoman says, humans are trespassing in tribes' territory. Think to Furrow's sacred ancestors' lands. Think to thieve from Beastwoman. So Ribsplitter will savage sage mystics to pieces. We'll feed stone lands fresh mystic blood with help from Fatebinder. Her massive maws split into a sharp-fanged grin, a promise of violence. She says, Fatebinder needs only to bark order, and Ribsplitter will strike. Okay, hang on. Let's listen for the sage's side. Unless I've already heard the sage's side. We talked to both of them already, and we're doing it again. Beastwoman grunts and grumbles, scratching dirt and mites from her mane in annoyance. Fatebinder's wishes make no sense to Beastwoman, but fine. Ribsplitter will be patient for a short while. Alright, back to talking to you, I guess. No, not Siren. This dude. Cannot help but notice those artifacts sitting in your packs. They date back to the Zur Kingdom, no doubt. I have enough lore to ask this, so sure, I noticed that. Oh, these old things? He adjusts his grip on the sack of artifacts. Yes, judging from the designs, they could be, but we need more samples to verify these findings. His eyes continually dart back to the salivating beastmen. You haven't done any trespassing. We haven't. Bam. These lands are not for them to claim. Beastmen inch closer to the group of huddled sages. Listen, we'll share all our findings with them. If you can just explain to them our position. Please, Fatebinder. Oh my god, back and forth again. Alright. Okay. We've already been through the conversation on both sides. Now we're getting the same option. I don't think I'd extort this guy. I think I'm just going to say, like, look, buddy, as much as I want to know about this too, this is not the time. The beastmen are pissed. We don't want to start a war. So, go. This is an outrage! His face puffs up with a fit of rage. We haven't come this far just to... The sage's rant is cut short by the deep snarl of the beastwoman, who continues to grow agitated by their presence. The sage attempts to speak, but nothing comes out. He looks back to you, his face beaded with sweat. Perhaps we have overstepped. We shall make our exit at once. I'm sure you will express our deepest apologies to that large one over there. He nods to the rest of the company, and they quickly scramble away towards the passage. The beastwoman hacks out a series of... Davidian's monocle, okay. A series of amused laughs through a sharp-toothed grin. Good. Good. It is good to see cowardly humans scamper away with tails between legs. Nearly as good as tearing soft bellies open of prey. Fatebinder has done well. She extends a muscular arm to the ground and picks up a small object. Human sages ran too fast. Dropped relics stolen from Stonestalker lands. Ribsplitter drops the item into your hand. Fatebinder should take as trinket from conquered foe. She flashes a toothy grin before returning to her pack. Okie dokie. Wait, why didn't these... Talk to the beast man? Should sage mystics slink back into Stonestalker territory, sage mystics will be slaughtered.
Of course.
Okay, what do we got here? Thank you. Yeah, nah.
I cannot.
What is this? Remnants of a Remnants of an old Azure city can be seen jutting out of the rock walls down below, nearly obscured by the darkness of the chasm. Scavengers and scholars alike brave these treacherous depths in search of the riches of the once powerful kingdom. Iron glaive! It's an iron glaive! What the hell's over here? Anything? Nothing? Nothing. Let's get out of here. Okay, anyway. Continuing on to Secluded Forge. Let's get Barrick out of this armor, huh? Hey, Licentia. I couldn't remember where you were, but now that I'm here, I'm glad to see you. Welcome back, Archon, she says. I do believe I espy a barrel of Queen's blood. You have a sharp eye, Licentia. She looks you up and down, frowning with a mixture of interest and distaste. What? She's intrigued that I brought the blood and also a little disgusted at it, even though she's the one who gave me the quest. She's like, ugh. I didn't think they were going to come back with it. This is disgusting. She helps you roll the barrel into the workshop, and the two of you dump the noisome liquid into a large copper tub, the whole while singing, "Roll out the barrel. Let's have a barrel of blood. Roll out the barrel." Alright, Barrick, into the wet. Bam, she says. Trundling over to the basin, Barrick places a hand on its lip. Oh, this does not sound pleasant. He flops heavily into the vat without a word and lies there motionless. Here goes everything, Licentia mutters and traces a series of luminescent sigils in the air as she circles the tub. The hairs on your arms and the back of your neck slowly rise. Ooh. The vat begins to bubble, and metal grinds against metal as Barrick releases a prolonged hiss. What's happening to him? The smith puts a hand to one of Barrick's sharp spines and slowly draws it from him as if pulling a blade from its sheath. You barely make out Barrick's pained grunt under the workshop's myriad sounds. The shard comes free with bloody strands of flesh dangling from it. Oh, this poor dude. Control vigor. Hey, that's the thing I've got. Yeah. Let's see if we can aid the process. Take some of his pain. You add your own sigils to the air, fortifying Barrick's body against this ordeal. He visibly relaxes. Oh, that's good. Foam-crested red liquid sluices between the gaps in Barrick's armor, darkening as the grime and filth from his carapace. Whoa. Excuse me. I don't know if I just inhaled a piece of dust or what, but my throat just closed up. Whew. Sorry about that. Grime and filth from his carapace mixes with the blood of queen and stone shield alike. He shudders, his left gauntlet clamped tight over the space left by one of Licentia's past excisions. Chanting, the smith places a chisel to the side of Barrick's helmet and knocks on it 3 times with a hammer. Each blow resounds more loudly than the last, and the third is accompanied with a sound like a blade slicing into armor. She places both hands on one of the metal spines crowning Barrick's head and begins to pull. He screams. He screams. Barrick, that was your cue. Yeah! Yes? No? The procedure finally reaches its conclusion, and Licentia slumps against the wall, her hair tangled and sweat-soaked, hands and face red with gore. She lights a cigarette, takes a deep breath. Long drag. She releases a long, shuddering sigh as the energy in the room slowly dissipates. I'm spent, she says. Oh my god, it's him. Look at him. Clad only in his small clothes and a thick patina of blood. Patina? I don't know. I forget how to pronounce it. Of blood and grime, Barrick stands before you. Heavy ropes of matted hair hang before his broken face, and long, twisting scars mar his limbs and torso. He reeks of sweat and feces, the stench coalescing with the heady smell of gore and iron into a noxious hole. Your stomach turns. You okay, Barrick? Let's just check. He says, the pain will fade with time. Perhaps more time than I am accustomed to, though. He smiles faintly.
Freedom feels raw and cold, but comfortable.
Good.
Welcome back to the life of the free, you walking pile of... I'll have to dream up some new names for you, won't I?
Mask. Oh, you can't see it. This mask is ridiculous, isn't it? It's insane.
Anyway, put some pants on. I'm tired of looking at your... everything.
Well, isn't this just fantastic? At least one of us is free of their onerous overlord-inflicted headgear.
Do you want some help, Siren? You never wanted help. Licentious says, I hate to cut this short, but I'm dead on my feet and there's one last thing we need to settle. Her eyes meet hers. What, payment? I'm keeping the alloy we pulled off of him. In exchange, I took the liberty of forging the sample you brought me before into an axe I hope is worthy of you. She pulls a long-hafted, bearded axe from the wall and prefers it to you. Its head glimmers in the wan light of the forge. Wait. Thank you for everything. I get that. I think not that metal belongs to Barrick, which means it belongs to me. Okay. No, just thank you. I don't know what that means. She's offering it to me, right? Or is she offering it to Barrick? I'm keeping the alloy we pulled off of him, meaning Barrick. In exchange, I took the liberty of forging the sample you, meaning me. If she was still talking about Barrick, she'd be saying him. You brought me before into an axe I hope is worthy of you, me. So she's giving it to me. And I could say, oh, I don't think so. That belongs to Barrick, which means it's mine. Whatever. Thank you for everything. Means the writer derped out. It was my honor, Archon. She places the axe into your hands. It bristles with energy, a spark leaping from its curved blade. I'd wish you safe journeys if I thought it would do any good, so try to stay alive out there. Alright, Barrick, can we get you to take a shower? You finally separated Barrick from his armor. Speak with him at the mountain spire to find out how he's adjusting to his life as a free man. Alrighty. Why is this new? What's new here? I'm not sure why this is... That was lit up. I don't know why. Keeping the metal from him. So we're saying the metal should keep... Oh, I thought she made the axe out of the metal. Okay, that makes sense. The way that it was phrased, I thought she was making the axe out of the metal. Keeping the alloy we pulled off of him. In exchange, I took the liberty of forging the sample you brought me before. Okay, so what I brought her before, she made into an axe. She's keeping the alloy pulled off of Barrick, and then I could have said, I want that alloy too. Okay, got it. Got it. That makes more sense. Thank you, Max. I'm glad somebody here knows what the hell's happening. Alright, back to the mountain spire then, I suppose. See if we can't get him cleaned up and in a new suit of armor. I'm assuming he's still in his underwear. He is still in his underwear. Look at that. Is he cleaned up now? Bloop! Achievement unlocked, says GOG Galaxy. Complete Barrick's companion quest. The former stone shield stares mutely at his heavy hands. Mangy hair hangs over his face and grime coats every visible inch. This is kind of funny. I ended up putting him, basically like we force-marched him for 24 hours back to this spire without letting him take a bath. Tough it out, soldier!
Fate but Archon?
He crosses his arms over his chest and frowns slightly, the gesture apparently unfamiliar in the absence of his carapace. No clothes, no shower. Feeling any better?
Yes. The pain has faded significantly. The memory of it, however. I suspect that shall remain with me until I draw my last breath. The great general is dead. The disfavored broken. Everything I have valued in my life, lost. And in return, what has the world gained? A stone shield who can choose to lay down his armor?
Yes. I'm going to say, sure, yes.
And you, with your half-truths and shadow dealings.
Hey, what?
Do I accept them as tools of the court? Merely a result of your training? Or do they mark an unredeemable lack of character?
When have I been half-truthful or shadowy dealing? Pretty sure when I kill a motherfucker, I tell them I'm going to kill a motherfucker. I don't pretend to be somebody's friend and then waste him. What is he talking about? Not interested in your judgment, you punk.
As you have made repeatedly and abundantly clear.
Ho ho ho! It's come to this, has it? We're about to throw down after he gets out of his
There
armor?
remains nothing further to say. Let us do anything else.
What a punk! We got him out of his armor and force marched
Let's
him
be off.
through hell, and he's all saucy with us. All right, let's rest and see if this doesn't clean him up. Nope, he's still an absolute mess. How do I get this guy cleaned up? Oh well, whatever. Here, I've got all this stuff for you, dude. Whoa. Do I want to give him that? I don't know if I want to give him that. What all did I save for him? Dying Wish. That's right. I forget what this does. Heal nearby allies when defeated. Plus 44% health. Holy shit. Become very rude, yeah. Well, it's just interesting that he apparently has had a problem with me the whole time, even though he never actually said anything. It's a pretty badass uniform. I like the green. That's a nice little flash of green there. Well, so much for getting a bath. But, you know what I said before? I said, I just want to see. Oh. I was kind of thinking it would actually show me his health being affected. But it doesn't. It's supposed to be plus 44% health all the time, right? Oh, unless the healing nearby allies gives them plus 44% health. Okay. Hey, Noodle. It's Thursday somewhere in the world, right? No, because Thursday this week is Thanksgiving, we're doing the stream tonight. Because people will hopefully be celebrating the holiday tomorrow night. I won't be doing anything with extended family, but me and my immediate family will be in the house eating. Well... Where was who took the whatchamajigger? Davidian's monocle. Right, what is this? Plus 15% accuracy against distant enemies. Plus 10% to critical damage. Multiplier. Ooh. Let's compare that to what we use, because we fight against distant enemies all the time. Something tells me it's not as good. Shock damage. Plus 3 resolve, and we get steadfast stand. I might actually use it instead of the scales, because I don't really care about shock damage. Let's try it. Yeah, it's Thursday everywhere east of Greenwich Mean Time, I think. Don't have the option to hide her helmet. That's interesting. I thought I had more good stuff that I was saving for him, but I guess not. More armor, worse deflection, worse disengagement defense. Oh, this is the best stuff that I got. I knew about this, but I thought I had like special gauntlets that were better. But no, I guess not. And a helmet, I thought I had a better helmet too. That's all the same too. Well, I want... Oh, no, wait, this isn't where I do upgrades, is it? Oh, well, it's not worth it. Not worth bothering. We're headed for Cacophony, people. Now, I don't know how we get Barrick a bath. I suppose maybe we can't. We just gotta fight Stinky. But he's been Stinky for so long, I don't know that he cares. Here we go. Perhaps approaching the conclusion of the game. And I need to... Hang on a second. Defeat Narat's forces. Numerous soldiers of the Scarlet Corps stand between you and the voices of Narat. Cut your way through them and find Narat. Yes, yes, yes. But... Barracks... Oh, not this. Although, yes, this. Put that there. Do I not have... I thought I had. Yeah, what the hell? Give him that. Gator! It's not Thursday. I know. It's weird, right? Welcome to the stream. I was looking because I wanted to do this. Oh, now I can talk to him. What the hell? This is what I wanted to do. Already got that. Not in combat. Let's put that there. I'm learning if it's not here, I will not think to use it. Yeah, sure, that one. Okay, now why can I talk to him? Barrick stares at you through his narrow eye slits, saying nothing at all. The only evidence that he still lives is the steam of heavy exhalations that escapes the cracks of his helm. Why am I able to talk to him now? This is weird. Are you okay in there? He continues to stare, unmoving. Though you can't see his face, you get the impression that his mood has darkened even further. The stench that his armor exudes has intensified. Are you mad about something?
You betrayed Graven Ash, the
Oh.
Legion, and our northern countrymen. As far as I'm concerned, you are a traitor to this campaign.
I carve out my own path. It's my right as Tunan's Fatebinder to choose a side. This is it. Hey, 2155, how are you? Welcome to the stream. This is weird that he's voicing this now when he helped me kill Graven Ash not too long ago. Very weird. Alright, let's just start with stand down, soldier. Let's see what that gets us. Something in your tone causes Barrick to reflexively straighten his posture and stand at attention. He gradually eases his stance and looks down at his palms, horrified by his automatic response.
Let us be clear on one point. You have my blade, but my heart belongs to Ash and the North.
He's dead.
I am a weapon bound to you only by duty. Nothing more.
Speaking of weapons, you're using Ash's weapon, dude. You're wearing Iron Marshal Aranyos's helmet, and you're using Ash's weapon. You helped me kill them. What is your deal now? Alright, fine. Want to be a pain in the ass? Be a pain in the ass, buddy. Let's fight some, what should we call them? Sacred Chorus. Choir boys. Okay. Get all four of them, yeah. Do that cool buff thing.
Look at that, future course.
Oh, that one's gone too. What the hell? Hang on a second. Let's move that there. Do that. Where is he, buddy? Here we go! Whoa. Nice. Problem is, I don't think we can use that again until we rest, right? Ah, rats. I used that too early. My weapon is only bound to you because, well, everyone else is dead. My point stands.
I will aid you.
Bleed out,
Fair
you little
point,
shit.
Barrick. Well argued.
Have to hit harder than that.
We will. Be dead in a second, dude. You'll have to hit harder than that. Clunk. Ow. You did it.
Smash to pieces!
Well done. Good work.
Let's be...
Whoa, what? Oh, we hit a cinematic or something? No, we didn't. Iron Brand. Drowsy Drop. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. Let's engage this bloke
Come
first.
at me, grave meat.
We're gonna end up surrounded by shit. Alright, hang on.
I would, but I can't.
Worm!
Bleed out, you little shit.
Okay, we got a divided party here. Nothing hit harder than that. We'll be right back.
Nobody heard that, right?
Ooh, that was a cool kill. I like that one. Okay, Barrick, why don't you come help? No, actually, you know what? I think they've got it. Here, dude, you come kill this guy. Which maybe you're already going to do. I can't tell. Excuse me. Barrick, what's wrong with Barrick? Is he blinded again? What's happening? Oh, there we go. More loot. I don't know why I'm taking all this stuff. I'm thinking this is the end of the game, but sure. Let's make ourselves as rich as possible.
Piece of cake.
Ooh. Oh no! Wait. Take all. And I. Oh, I can't take that. Hang on a second. I want to give Barrick those greater healing potions. Instead of, say, that. What was that, by the way? I don't even know. Oh! Thanks, Max. Appreciate it. Yeah, clips are always appreciated, guys. I have heard from several reliable sources that clips are one of the best ways to increase your viewer count on account of it's little bite-sized chunks that everybody can see, and they end up watching. What the hell? They got Beastmen on their side. They see the little clips and they follow you. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's collect as many of these as we can. Those three, I guess. First, do that again. Do this again.
Look at that. Future
Shit, that's loud. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I'm not doing that. Do this. Siren, what are you doing? Oh, whatever. She knows what she's doing. So far, so good. Nice. Oh no, silenced. Oh crap.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
Are we still silenced?
You'll have to hit
Frightened.
harder than that.
Burning hatred. Did we lose the silence because the... No, we didn't. The spellcaster was killed, but we still have it. 5 seconds. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Another successful fight.
Let's be off.
So we can just keep going this way. Anything here? Yes. Blood-soaked mantle. Negative 15% recovery time while has wound. Okay. I usually try not to let my characters have wounds for too long. There are quite a few trinkets, though, that allow you to have bonuses while you have wounds. It kind of reminds me of... Oh, shit.
I am a shield wall.
Kind of reminds me of, like, Darkest Dungeon, when you can cause bleed effects on yourself to get some kind of combat bonus. Like, I'm thinking of the, like, when you're a vampire, or, Flagellant. The Flagellant, that's right. That's the character I'm thinking of. Class I'm thinking of. Okay, get those two. First, do that again. Do that. Why can't you do this? Already activated. Oh no, Barrack!
This isn't working!
You're en fuego, man.
On your knees, worm.
Oh man, me too,
Enjoy
Mike.
this as much as
Looks
I
interesting.
do.
I don't know. It's crazy, but I like the sound. Come on, kill him, quick, so I can do this. They are doing another one, yes.
No, leave until you're dead!
Well, that guy exploded! Holy shit! I saw him just standing there kind of going, and then he exploded. What the hell did I do to him? Wow. Those kills me quickly. Yes, Ceylon, there is a trailer for it if you want to go look it up.
Fuck
It's
is wrong
not
with
very
my weapon?
informative, but it's a cool looking trailer. That's my favorite sound file in the whole game is female fighter who gets set on fire. I love it. Absolutely the best.
No reason to tarry.
Oh, hello. Crimson Spear Helm. That's a pretty good freaking helm. That's a very good helm. Holy shit. You can't use it. I think I'll give it to Verse, because she is Scarlet Chorus after all. Check out the trailer now. Yes! Don't waste time, man. Check it out now. Okay, let's switch that helm really quick on Verse. Oh shit, that's right, she's got that cool mask. Ow. Damn it, I don't want to lose the mask. That's tough though. That's really good armor bonus there, especially with slash and fire. Okay, I just gotta remember to use that ability. That's all I gotta do. Let's do that. We'll remember to use the ability, he said, knowing that he probably wouldn't. You left many dead Scarlet Chorus soldiers in your wake and reached the voices of Nerat. End him. Alright, hang on. There's loot to be searched. Oh, look, I can rest before we go fight the dude. That's kind of funny. Yeah, gotta remember. Gotta remember. those two at the same time? Yes, I can.
You have
Okay. First, what are you doing? Oh, that's me. First is taking on this person so that Siren doesn't have to fight her alone.
I'd have it no other way.
Oh, already dead. Man, that kicks ass. What a good attack. She exploded too! I love it. Whoop, she's gonna explode! Oh, this isn't something I'm doing to them. That's what their death is. They die and explode and do you damage. Ah, okay. I get it, I think. That's crazy, but I get it. Oof.
Let's be off.
Look, they leave a little burning shard on the ground, too. Look at that. Right there. No, that's something I can pick up. Never mind. Numbing agent. Oh, hello.
Ain't that odd?
Oh, okay. Not that useful. Scraps of food and cloth litter the floor of the tent. I presume, at the beginning of the game, if I would have sided with the Voices of Herat, I would have already become familiar with this place, and Iron Hearth would be completely unknown to me. Hence some of this lower level stuff.
Won't happen.
I mean, I'm guessing it'll let me sleep, but I'm not going to because it doesn't make sense character-wise, and we don't actually need to anyway. Alright, here we go. Voices of Herat. Epic launcher. Yeah, we shall see. Oh no, what's this? Enemies of the Scarlet Course who have not yet earned a spike are left to hang from the cliff wall until death comes for them. Well, there he is, the very man himself. Let's read this too. Pilax has been spiked through his rear, a degrading display meant to demoralize any surviving Vendrian guard that may catch word of his fate. Thick, dried lines of mucus run down his armor, a gift continually delivered by Horde soldiers with bitter memories of the Apex campaign. I presume I met Palex at some point, and I don't remember it. Bodies of disfavored commanders are proudly displayed behind the Voices of Herat's throne. Yeesh. This guy is messed up. Now it's time for us to mess him up. I hate this guy's voice. I hate his voice.
Here, maggot of unreason. We have no intention of joining the uncounted corpses littered in your path. We could have been magnificent together.
Magnificent.
But instead, we will have your bones fashioned into a scepter, your skin knotted into a belt, and your tongue fed to crows.
At least I'll be
At least
useful, sir.
crows know the meaning of respect and gratitude.
Crows? Are you sure you're thinking the right animal? Crows keep grudges, dude. What are you talking about?
Fatebinder, wait. The
Verse-
Voices
oh,
has been weaving at my loom for years.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that he pointed us at Crocus, he led us to Fort Squander, and that he wanted me to learn what I learned there.
Okay. She counts her points off on her fingers.
I'm saying that maybe everything's gone according to his plan, including this.
You presume we possess a more than passing interest in this trumped-up barrister?
Hey! He taps his scepter against his bronze beard.
Whatever our dear adjudicator lacks for, his rationality has never been in question.
He's dead, by the way.
How are we to know that one of Tunon's students would engage in such ridiculous folly? Your paranoia delights us. However, a stint in infiltration has complicated you delectably.
This guy's like a Batman villain. He's really getting into his line readings here. This is pure Adam West territory right here.
You think I didn't work out your little plot? That I didn't fathom why my sisters got all mixed up inside of me?
Don't dance around the accusation, girl. Seize it like a lover.
Like a lover. He's gonna team up with Riddler and Penguin and Joker and Catwoman, and they're all gonna get in Joker's and Penguin's Penguin sub. Yo ho!
Go fuck yourself, Archon.
Yeah! Wait, me, Archon, or him, Archon? You didn't think I didn't work out your little plot? She's talking to him. And I didn't fathom what my sisters got all mixed up inside of me. Why my sisters? Don't dance around the accusation, girl. Seize it like a lover. I think she's telling him to go fuck himself. Would it be a problem if I fought the Archon?
No, we're in a game.
Yeah!
Sometimes I may talk like I'm ready to ditch you, but you're the boss. I've got your back, but I also have to take a good hard look at your judgment before I follow you headfirst into the unknown.
Sure, we're not as good as the Ass Gang. But we're alright.
The Voices of Nerat is a terrifying, centuries-old mastermind, and neither of us have been around as long as him. That point seems worth emphasizing. I really hope you understand that he's going to hurt us.
Yeah, but we kicked Tunon's ass, we kicked Blade and Mark's ass, and we kicked Ash's ass. I feel like we've got this, dude.
It's true. We promise.
Yeah.
If you're up to it, then I'm with you. I've killed my share of gang bosses, and it doesn't take a genius to know when a leader is flagging and needs to be replaced. No offense, Archon.
She glances at the Voices of Nerat and frowns.
None taken, wretched girl. We have never been more proud of you than at this moment. You are everything the chorus strives to become.
I think it's kind of perfect that she's wearing Tunon's mask while she's saying all this to him. It's kind of funny. The Voices of Nerat. Couched in its wreath of green flames, the Archon of Secrets, Bronze Head turns to you.
Perhaps not all is lost between us, Fatebinder. Perhaps you would be willing to accept a settlement of our grievances in exchange for the return of our fury.
Verse? You'd bow to me in exchange for verse.
Oh no, our dear, ridiculous Fatebinder, no. Not at all. But we shall rescind our territorial claims and remove our chorus from the tiers, leaving the particulars of this peninsula's governance to those remaining. The tiers will be entirely below our notice.
What do you intend to do with her?
Invite her into our cacophonous hole, of course. Worry not for her, for we shall envelop her in familial understanding. Your sacrifice to our holy cacophony.
The Archon's words pile atop one another, teetering on the brink of collapse into meaninglessness.
I've never seen the Voices get like this. It's like he's fractured around the edges. I know it sounds crazy, but if you gave him what he wanted, I bet he couldn't take it.
Wait, what? If we gave him verse, he couldn't absorb... He's saying that I'm going to absorb verse. Make her part of me. She's saying like, oh, I think I could actually handle it. I don't know. This dude's crazy. No, there's no version of this conversation where I give you verse.
Sorry, Voices. Looks like I found a new Archon to follow.
I think I can take him verse, but only if you're with me.
All the way, boss. I couldn't draw my blade in better company.
Oh, yeah. Verse has been my favorite character throughout the whole game, and she's on my side. I love it. She smirks to you and then refocuses on the Voices with a hard, determined look.
Our little spy is right about one thing, you know. You're going to die, screaming. But your awareness will live for eternity, suffering within our magnificence.
Let's do it, brother.
Attend to us, darlings! There is more than one way to skin a Fatebinder, and we will show you as many as possible.
What do we got? Who's...
Come!
What?
Gather around and watch us destroy the Fatebinder.
Is he talking to his other chorus people?
I'm not...
Excuse me. Okay, so they're just here as an audience? They're not gonna stand in his defense, huh? Okie dokie. Well then, Barrick, would you like to draw his aggression, please? Verse, you are going to get to do every cool fucking thing you have.
I will end you. Take me if you can.
Yeah.
You're
Whoa!
going to have to kill all of us.
What the fuck is that? What? What is this? Alright, better take one of those now, just in case. Verse, why don't you start by doing that? Now, hold on a second. How many ways are there to skin a cat? Or a feet binder for that matter? Yeah, uh-oh is right.
What do we have here? What the fuck is wrong with my weapon?
What the hell did he just do? Uh-oh. Fragment of Palox Florian. Oh, shit. You're gonna sneak in behind us? Repeatedly? Okay, Verse, do your really cool archery thing. It's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt at all. Oh no, she's down! Oh! Oh! We didn't get to do it. Did it? Did it? Oh, shit. Verse, get up! You just hobble this guy? Oh, he's already frozen. No, I won't do that again. Okay, wait. So can we still choose? Yes, we can. Okay, try to do that again.
Join us and ascend to greatness.
Combo interrupted. Shit. Yeah, it does look like a big old snot. It's over 9,000. Oh, the number of ways there are to skin a fate binder? Incapacitated. Fuck. Paralyzed, 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 paralyzed. That guy's apparently gone. I'll do that to Verse.
Let's try that again.
Okay, Verse is back. Combo was interrupted. I don't know why.
Can't I hit anything?
He's almost half dead. I wanted... Fuck, there were so many... I was gonna do so many combos. Okay, do Archon's Judgment then.
You
because
got
we
it.
Got it. He's paralyzed. Hey, all right. Okay, now maybe we can do this without him interrupting.
You ready for this?
Do it. Just fucking do it. There we
Hey,
go.
you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Yes. That was awesome. Totally worth it. Do that one while you're at it. Fuck.
Come and face my iron!
Help?
Dodging is so unfair!
Yeah! Oh, and I leveled up. Verse needs another potion. We gotta take care of this guy. Why don't you come distract him, huh?
Come, give us a warm embrace.
That was beneath me!
He's on fire. He's not liking it. Oh no, Verse is down again.
You got it.
Whoa!
This isn't working. I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
She's saying that to her boss. That's kind of funny. Tell your skeleton out by your ass. Blade Storm? Sure, fucking do Blade Storm. Do it. He's doing it. Here comes. Dazed. Ah, shit. He didn't get to do it, did he? Maybe he did and I just didn't see it. Do that one so that Verse can be healed.
Help?
Shit, another one. Kieran. Horatia. Hey, what the hell's going on here? Dude, are you doing it? Come on, fucking do it. There we go, that's what I wanted. I mean, he's close. I'm assuming if we leave these guys alone, we can still kill him. Or do we need to kill the other dudes?
Join us and ascend to greatness.
I'm thinking we can just kill him. Walter, hello! Ooh! And subscribe to Tier 1. Tier 1. Currently on a 6-month streak. Thank you very much, Walter. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I should say that at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Zelong. I think that those guys will die when this is all over with.
Beaks.
What the hell that means?
Yield your flesh. The mind will.
What the hell are you doing, Verse? He's almost dead. You're stunned. Shit. Set him on fire. He hates that.
I will aid you.
I can't switch to Verse because she's stunned. Damn it.
Had enough of us. How about a little more?
Oh shit, here comes more!
Dodging is so unfair!
Yes, thank you very much for the sub. And thanks for thanking him. Max? Where are you going?
You got it.
Oh, don't surrender just yet. We've more to show you.
Let's give them something to remember.
Whoa, hey!
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
I will aid you.
Shit.
Take what you can.
What is he? He's doing crazy jumps and shit.
We are never alone.
Whoa! Oh, poor Siren. I think we... Did we do it? Tyranny just went bloop. Complete versus companion quest. That's what Tyranny says.
You delightful little surprise.
Oh, did we kick your ass?
We've had our fun, haven't we? But all good things have their end.
Star Trek. Next Generation. Very last episode. He coughs, expelling a gout of green flame from his helmet.
You've defeated us, but Kairos is coming. The armies of the North march on the tiers to claim your magnificent head. There is nothing you can do.
Edicts! I have edicts. A crack runs along the edges of his helmet's mouth, forming a mockery of a smile. I will crush them... Oh, what would you recommend? Let's hear what the crazy dude has to say.
Oh, you're sick of our voices by now.
More than sick.
We've exhausted ourselves and everyone around us with our schemes. Were we at top form, we would want a demonstration. Something extravagant, full of wonder.
Okay, I kind of wish that I hadn't asked, but go ahead.
We applaud you. You have the strength to visit horrors upon your enemies. But we enjoyed that so. Such promise. Such potential. I only wish.
He slumps to the ground and speaks no more.
No! Not like this. We were so close!
The achievement I just unlocked was How the Mighty Have Fallen. Defeat each of the Archons in a single playthrough. Siren says, is he truly dead? Can I hope that the monster that tormented me will never torment another?
Good riddance, asshole.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have screwed with me and my sisters.
She kicks the smoldering pile of ashen rags. Barrick says, "Is that thing finally dead?" I'm actually asking because it was difficult enough to tell that he was alive. Are they gonna explode too? Woo! Alright, whoa, we haven't realized yet that the boss is dead. Okay, bye. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Let's level up. Why not? Yeah, more accuracy. And greatly increases damage with thrown weapons. Sure, why not? The journal says, "It's come to your attention that the Empire has made good on Kairos' threat. Armies march from the north with only one goal, the utter annihilation of the Tiers. Fortunately, you have the resonator at Vendrian's Well Spire at your disposal. With it, you have the power to issue an edict and disrupt the Northern Kingdom. The final victory may yet be yours." There's a mute button the whole time? Ugh. Return to your spire in Vendrian's Well. From there, you'll be able to issue an edict to repel the armies of the Northern Kingdom. The Chronicles, which we're never gonna finish. I wanted to see what it said at the end of Versus Quest, but that's okay. Wow, look at this! My biography is very long. Whew. What do we got? What's he got? What's his loot? What's his loot? Gentle touch. One-handed masterwork. What is it, even? This is very good. I think Verse is going to end up using that. And then this is Final Scream. Verse might end up using that as well. We'll see. Let's see what's in here, though. Quickness in an iron ingot. Already read that. Can we release these? Oh, these people have been released, or they died since we started fighting him. Okay. Hang on. Alright, Verse, let's see how good this stuff is. I hope it isn't better than the Sun Lance, though it might be. Oh. It's really not even better than Broken Maw, barely. Ugh. 25% to critical damage multiplier. Ooh, that's actually good. Bleeding for 13, which is the same there. And plus 5%. Hey, Vastila, welcome to the stream. Oh, thanks very much, Sun Gif. I appreciate it. Sun Gnif. Sun. I'm just going to call you Sun. Thanks, Sun. No problem, dude. Hang around as long as you like. I mean, it doesn't freaking matter. I'm just going to hold on to him and say, wow, look at these cool things I've got. Ooh, actually, hang on. Ha ha ha! You know what? I am going to take that instead of Sun Lance, because that's pretty cool. Let's do this. I love the Sun Lance, but we are
shiny.
Gonna change
I
it.
like it.
Blast of Confusion.
I see as the crow flies.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing Javelin. Never click with the combat. I have enjoyed it so far. I guess I'm actually at the end of the game, so I've enjoyed it throughout. These guys are all just totally cool with me walking out of here after killing their boss. Most of the chorus is gone already. It didn't take long to see who was going to come out on top. They go the way the wind blows, I suppose. That many chorus stayed to fight over the stuff left behind. Must be my lucky day. Oh, what's this? Final Scream. You equipped a powerful artifact. Right. Blast of Confusion. Which does what? Dazed Affliction for 14.2. Confused Affliction for 7.1. 4-meter push. Okay. I haven't played Pillars. I have yet to try that game. We go back to the Mountain Spire. Isn't that what the journal said? I think so. So we gotta declare an edict. Yeah, I don't remember what difficulty I've played this on. Maybe I'll check really quick. I think it's been the normal one in between. Both worse and better than Tyranny. It's a strange endorsement that piques my interest. What difficulty have I been playing it on? Normal. Yeah. Only one save slot is permitted. You know, I don't think I've actually reloaded it all. Have I? I don't think I have. Maybe when I died, but not because of a choice that I made. Expert mode disables a number of helper features in the game. Players who want to rely on their own faculties and intuition while playing the game should play expert mode. That would be something I'd be interested to do the next time that I play. Oh, yes, I haven't played with that on. That would have been crazy. 10 wounds. I wonder if I had anybody hit 10 wounds. Maybe Barrack? Way better combat. Let me click with Tyranny. Tyranny is a superior writing and story. The story has been very good. I very much enjoyed it. Alright, gang. Hey, let's frickin' set this candle off. Issue an edict upon the Northern Kingdom. What shall our response be? I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Are you thinking storm or stone? The waves of energy radiating from the spire draw you forward, pressing your body and mind to its eager embrace. At the center of this tide, the resonator stands ready to broadcast your voice, echoing your commandments to the farthest reaches of the tiers and beyond. Storm, says Sun. From here, the highest point in all the peninsula, you could, with the sum of your total effort, project your will far north, past the edge of the tiers, and proclaim your edict as far as the lands of the Northern Empire. Step away for a second. I just thought of something. Yes, I wanted to see if I could talk to companions at all. Verse says, Fatebinder, I never thought that anyone would get the jump on the voices of Nerat. He outlasted most of his enemies and ate the others. He was this great, bottomless thing. I just assumed that he would be around forever. And now he's dead. It's hard to believe, really. I'm happy, but he also gave me this life, this name. I hated him, but he was incredible. An artist. What I'm trying to say here is that I'm impressed. You've exceeded my low expectations. Do you think he's really dead? If we're being honest with each other, I have my doubts. The voices could scheme 1,000 steps ahead of anyone. I can only imagine that he had something planned for his death, some contingency. It could be so complex that we might never recognize it if we saw it. It might not even happen in our lifetimes if we're lucky.
What do you need?
Oh, no, we're done. Barrack, you got anything to say?
My Lord Binder, you have something which requires my attention?
He salutes as he turns. Okay, so now suddenly he's okay with me.
What can I do for you?
Huh. Never did get the guy a shower. He's still a mess.
Hello, Fatebinder. What do you need?
Nope. Alright. Thought maybe they'd be like, whoa, wow, you killed every freaking Archon. You're awesome. Oh, should we talk to Lantry? Finishing the last pen strokes of a note running about his left arm, Lantry looks up at you with a nod.
Not to steal your glorious day in the sun, but I must say, now all my notes on you are suddenly worth 10 times their weight in iron. My journals will melt the linens off the ladies, I tell you.
Okay.
What's that you say? Buxom, nubile lasses with an interest in old men who know history. You need a definitive Tractatus on the trials and tribulations of the Archon of the Tears? Ha! Well, you're in luck.
When did he get all horny?
I think one can safely conclude that you have the Overlord's attention, and that of the Tears. Soon, all of Taratas. You realize, I trust, I hope, that nobody other than Kairos
very
has ever
horny.
cast an edict until you.
Till me. I'm not loyal to Kairos, so fuck that guy. We'll find out soon enough.
Indeed. Once again, I find myself wishing the days and nights would slow down just a hair. Never
Seems-
enough hours to journal these dense days. Let us be on our way.
Get it on with a beastman, eh? Is it Kills and Shadows? I wonder.
Hail, mighty Archon.
Hail! Ebb salutes you with a nod, pounding her staff to the ground as she stands at attention. How are you, Sharon?
Your newfound power runs in the face of what I thought I knew. All my life, I've been
I
told
understand.
Kairos alone
So-
can issue an edict. And yet, here you are, proclaiming mastery of the lands just like the Overlord.
Yes! It's fortunate then that you are sworn to me.
Yes, fortunate indeed. I will endeavor to be worthy of the honor.
I think of all the companions, I used Ebb the least. I actually used Kills and Shadows more than Ebb, I think.
Your newfound power runs in the face of what I thought I knew. All my life, I've been told Kairos alone can issue an edict. And yet, here you are, proclaiming mastery of the lands just like the Overlord.
Yes. Perhaps there are others? Ooh, that's a good question. Because I'm thinking it's just me and the Overlord, but maybe there are others. Ooh, better be careful.
I should certainly hope not.
Ah,
Tyrantus isn't large enough for Kairos, and it's certainly going to get very interesting if the two of you start waving your edicts to and fro.
an edict measuring contest. Edict. I feel like Ebb just didn't fit the mold of your particular party. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering how I would play this if I had a completely different character. If I, waving your what? If I had created my character to basically be Barrick, I would obviously not use Barrick at all, and then who would I use in his place? Probably Ebb or Lantry more often, I would think. I don't know. I didn't really have a true mage in the party most of the time. I had Siren, who's more of a bard. And then I was doing some buffs, but otherwise... Jason! Hello, welcome. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So it's an unusual stream in terms of time, and it's unusual in the fact that we're talking about dick measuring contests. Maybe it's not that unusual. I would like to play the game again sometime, though, with the different character build and see what the party ends up looking like. That'd be interesting. I think you need a space between E and the 35 there, Walter.
I would have felt if someone else were proclaiming edicts. I
There's
knew when this one activated
There's
expired.
lots of dick quotes in there.
From what I know of Kairos, the Fatebinder is definitely a wrinkle in some carefully laid plans.
I'm a wrinkle in some carefully laid plans. Okay. If anyone has casted... Lantry's line isn't voiced for some reason. You guys are just going to go through all the quotes now. If anyone has cast an edict other than Kairos in the last 431 years, says Lantry, I'm certain we would know. There would have been witnesses and evidence that outran Kairos' march west. Sages would have heard of it. You're running out of... You're going to have to keep going through all of them.
Your newfound power runs in the face of what I thought I knew.
Per
All
sextant.
my life, I've been told Kairos alone can issue an edict. And yet,
I think there is,
here
but
you
you got to
are,
give Nightbot, like,
proclaiming
you got to
mastery
give
of
him
the
a good
lands
3 or
just
4
like the
seconds
Overlord.
between quotes. Yeah. Mike's right. Nightbot's like, I can't move that fast. Ah, there we go. Dingus. That's a dick quote right there. The Perth one, I think we got that when we were playing Dishonored. Yeah, I think there was a book we were reading where there was a character named Perth, and it talked about how he was using his sextant, and we talked about how that would be a really interesting erotica if you had a guy named Perth Sextant. Fanfiction. Perth Sextant fanfiction. Man, there's a lot of good quotes. You guys have done a very good job cataloging my ridiculousness over the years. Enough about me.
What is it you need?
Let's return to our travels. Should we try talking to Kills and Shadows? Just so we can cover all bases? Talk to all the companions? I feel like this is like the end of Wizard of Oz. We're saying bye to everybody. Dark-furred beastwoman snuffs and quivers, panting lightly at your approach. She hunches low, long, gangly fingers caressing the ground.
Alpha, to Kills and Shadow smells good. Like mountain dough. Makes beast woman blood stir. Run hot.
The sexy sailors, that's right.
Hunt, bite,
The whalers. Yeah, don't get me started on Caillou, man.
Human shadow mystic. Archon of darkness is dead. Kills and Shadow thinks this cannot be true. Shadows are strongest. Shadows lie. Distort sun and sight with darkness. Win with deceit. Fatebinder sees now.
What?
Blood of Archon called Tunan.
Oh, she's talking about Blade and Mark.
Kills and Shadow wants to lick blood. Wants to judge power of dead Archon.
My wife about just made a sound. Sounded like Galaxy was telling me I unlocked something. Her lips curl back in a wild, demanding grin.
Alpha to Kills and Shadow slay disfavored called Graven Ash.
Oh, she's talking about all the different cool Archons I
Could
killed.
have helped with ironclad slaughter.
Oh, yeah.
Would have liked to rend muscle from bone, rip torn skin, mauled and mangled, until dead many more than 5 times over.
Plethora. Yep. Yeah, you're right. That was kind of just a super tangent. I feel kind of bad now that I didn't bring Kills and Shadows with me. She really wanted to kill some Archons.
Beast Woman is happy. Likes when Fatebinder wins. Likes that Fatebinder slaughtered Alpha of Scarlet Chorus without mercy. Was vicious, cunning, Archon with many voices. Was Alpha of biggest pack. Means Alpha of Kills and Shadow is bigger, better, strongest. Will always win.
Patty or Selma, yeah.
Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
No, that's it. That's it. You already told me everything I wanted to hear. I'm awesome. That's what you told me. All right. We've said goodbye to Tin Man and Scarecrow and Cowardly Lion, and we are about to declare an edict. Let's ask the companions. This probably amounts to a declaration of war against the Overlord. Are you ready? First says, so this is it. We've come a long way since entering ruins. Before this, I was nothing important. One Scarlet Chorus killer among thousands. But we're really doing something here. Thanks for letting me tag along. She turns to the edge of the spire, avoiding your gaze. Max loves Kills and Shadows. Aww. Barrick says, opportunity. I can feel it like a coaxing breeze. Not since Graven Ash stood against Kairos has anyone made such a dent in the Overlord's defenses. It has been an honor serving at your side, come what may. Okay, then what was all the saucy attitude back at Cacophony? What the hell? I'm ready to face it. Barrick nods to you. Siren says, you've done great things to get here. Just imagine what you could do if you continued on this vein. Show Kairos what we do to tyrants. I'm ready to stand at your side and see it through. If I don't show Kairos my ability to cast the edict as more than a one-time thing, the attacks will never stop. Oh, this will be an opening strike. Perhaps the Tears will conquer the Northern Empire. Yes! Yeah, that's true, Max. I guess I should be a little forgiving of him. He's had a kind of a crazy couple days. Spire awaits your command. Select a region to view its current edict or to issue a new one. I want to issue a new one in the Northern Empire, and I want it to be, what did we say? We said it was going to be storms? Nightbot. He's like, man, they had me so amped up with those quotes. Edict of Storms will generate a massive storm that covers huge areas of the world. The chaotic energy unleashed will cause random damage to strike your enemies during combat. Here we go. Oh. Reserve the right to pull out enemy. Hey, that's a dick joke. That's a dick joke. Dick joke number 2. This is it, you guys. This is it. This is the end. Saw off your dingus? I don't remember what the dingus ones are from. Bloop.
The Tears have been conquered, unified at last under a single banner.
I think that's Versus voice.
Your edict brings devastation and ruin to the Northern Empire.
Yes!
Some believe the edict to be Kairos' work. Others hope or fear that this edict comes from a new voice.
Why would Kairos shit on his own empire? Of course it's from the
Kairos'
source.
forces withdraw from their march upon the Tears, as they are sent into disarray by your edict. With none left in the Tears to challenge your claim, you fortify your grasp on the war-torn realm. The Overlord's conquest of the known world has come to a halt.
Not
and
for
the
sure,
whisper of a
son, but
challenger
very,
to
very heavily
Kairos'
intimated
power
that she's
slowly
women. She's a woman.
spreads throughout
She's
the
human.
land.
All right. Hey! We've got Kairos on the run. Yes, that was a good point, Walter. Casting the Edict of Storms wreaks havoc on the northern capital. The winds whip in a sudden frenzy and toss unsuspecting citizens through the air. Oh, that's fun. Dashing them back down in the rubble of leveled buildings. Oh, that's not so fun. Hey, what a fun edict I've cast. Everybody gets a ride. Oh, no. I've made a huge mistake. The temporary settlements take in refugees fleeing the devastation from the now uninhabitable city. Survivors all ask... Terrible last couple seconds. Survivors all ask the same question. Why did the Overlord allow this to happen? They did. They had a really good last 10 seconds. As chaos ensued in the Northern Kingdom, we get a PowerPoint slideshow here at the end. As chaos ensued in the Northern Kingdom, the armies marching on the Tears received an unprecedented order. The armies were to fall back to the capital and ensure the safety of its people from the edict. For the first time in Kairos' great conquest, the armies retreated. Soon, questions would be asked in a hushed breath across the lands about what new and terrible power had emerged that could force the hand of the Overlord. You fulfilled Kairos' decree, and all the Tears is now ruled by a single Archon. Your former rivals have either submitted to you or perished. They all perished, bringing the civil war to a close. Neither of the Archons charged with conquering the Tears impressed you enough to follow their lead. You ultimately defied your orders, seeing a better way to gain control. Eliminating every Archon who dared stand in your way, you carved your own seat of power in the Tears, keeping yourself independent from the Northern Empire. Kind of. I basically followed Graven Ash until I stabbed him in the back at the last second. I didn't really carve my own path. In their pride, the disfavored never imagined themselves beaten, especially when their opponents appeared so disorganized. The last remnants of the Legion dispersed, their general destroyed, their honor broken beyond mending. The scorn that follows their humbled ranks haunts them even in the depths of obscurity. Scarlet Chorus may have been mighty in numbers, but that didn't stop you from thoroughly scattering them, cutting off the Serpent's head and sending each of the gangs howling back to the chaos they sowed. How the remnants of the Horde occupy themselves without a war to fight becomes a topic for nightmares. Carved into the back, I stabbed. Yeah, hey, that's right. Word of your... Tunon? Is that who you're talking about, son? Trunon or turn on? Oh, Lord, turn on. Word of your success spreads beyond the Tears as well. Even the most distant corners of the Empire whisper of the Fatebinder who rose to become an Archon, and an Archon whose intervention shattered the conquest, making way for a new future in the devastated nation. Without the authority of Kairos' Archons to enforce the Overlord's vision on the world, the fall of the conquest becomes a great revolution. How about that? I'm a revolutionary now. Turn on. Turn on. Archon, yeah. Turn on, who he's the guy who's in charge of writing up the bios of every Kairos Playboy centerfold. Played by Benedict Cumberbatch. Warring factions, struggle for dominance, and infighting is a fact of daily life. I've apparently started a revolution. That's great. Every group insists the situation is an opportunity for the Tears to rebuild as they see fit. Okay, I guess I'm going to allow that. With the Edict of Stone dispelled, the earth around the Stone Sea finally settles, leading everyone to believe the realm of Azure will return to its former glory. But the ritual used to end the edict blighted the land to such a degree that nothing will grow, no matter how hard anyone tries. With determination, some are able to start small seedlings, but nothing ever comes of it. Aw, that poor sad farmer, look at him. Violin the Fourth, I shake my fist at thee. The memory of Karen... This is the same guy. Same sad guy. The memory of Karen as a great force of destruction remains as a monument of inert rock. Most agree. The pulse spot is pretty sad. We're making fun of this guy the same way we made a TK. That's funny. Most agree that the world is better off without the Archon of Stone, as the people of Azure begin to slowly reclaim the land that was once torn asunder by his power. I'm really gonna like it if every slide from this point forward is just the same guy. They're really emphasizing how sad this guy's life is. That's funny. As the strongest and oldest of their kind, the death of the Stonestalkers is a blow to Beastman culture. Their demise also brings centuries of oral traditions to an abrupt end. Oh, man. The archaeologist in me is ruining that decision. The local tribes never recover from the terrible loss. Please let it be the same guy. Ah, dang it. With Karen's essence preserved and the lands of Azure permanently blighted, the Earthshakers, I know, oh man, kicked an old farmer in the balls. No one knows why. She's vindictive and her ways are unknowable. Our Lord is vengeful. Grab a farmer over that spire. Actually, he'll just be falling off the top. Like I kicked him off. You there, find me the most pathetic farmer in all the land and bring him to me. Oh, yes, my lord, you called for me. Oh, son, that's not the first time that's happened. That happens on a pretty regular basis. I understand your crops are miserable. Yes, lord. I would do anything to be a successful farmer again. Would you stand over there, please? Over here? No, a little closer to the edge. Like this? Perfect. Okay. We've had our fun. The Earthshakers had no reason to return to the Stone Sea after this favored legion collapsed. After the death of Radix at Iron Hearth, the guild finds a new leader in a gifted Earthshaker named Isadora. Do I know Isadora? As a tearsman and champion of Karen's teaching, she abolishes the rigid structure that once held the mages down and allows them to experiment and explore their powers. The Earthshakers begin to wander the lands of Tyratus in the years following her victory in the Tears, becoming a group of power and renown. Down I go. On whom? On what? On whom? What? What, son? Soon after the death of their Archon, the garrison deserted the crumbling fortress of Sentinel Stand. With the Unbroken all but destroyed, the former citizens of Stalwart slide into lawlessness. Oh, you were asking Walter. Okay. Dick joke number 4? Yeah, I'll allow it. Sure. The Unbroken all but destroyed, the former citizens... I've got farmers on the brain. I just can't wait to kick those farmers while they're down. The former citizens of Stalwart slide into lawlessness and begin to fight over what little they can salvage. Oh yeah, he's down. Poor sad guy. Down I go. Farmers everywhere. Yep. You put the last of Graven Ash's family to the sword. That's right, I wiped out his entire lineage, ensuring the end of his long and decorated lineage. Though you often wonder if more could have been done to prevent the horrible deed, you don't bother yourself wondering for long. Yeah, I wouldn't lose sleep over it, what the hell? Though it takes time to recover from the devastation of the Edict of Storms, the Blade Grave begins its slow march toward healing. The realm of Stalwart may never resemble its former glory, but the land is not so blasted that something new and better can't be built atop the bones of the past. Oh, so the farmers there are doing okay. Sounds like they need a pretty good kick in the nuts. The land is not so off the side of a tower. The land is not so blasted that something new and better came back. I read that already. The Regent bloodline has ended. With it, new traditions and legacies spring to life. Oh, the 20 on dick size. There you go. That's another dick joke. Yep. That was the quote Walter was looking for. Your travels never took you to the Burning Library. Oh, good grief, a whole portion of the game I never encountered. And this leaves the Edict of Fire undisturbed, consigning the Vellum Citadel to a future engulfed by perpetual flame. With their arcane knowledge beyond reach, the School of Ink and Quill falls into steep decline, your name becoming a curse in their embittered ranks. Oh man, Lantry hates me, I bet. By leaving Lethian's Crossing under disfavored command. Did I, though? I killed all the disfavored in that town. You ensured the city's cooperation and productivity during the remainder of the conquest. The crafting of superior weapons comes to be the touchstone by which Lethian's Crossing is remembered. After the war, people speak of it as the Forge Days. And the city was a lump of unformed metal waiting to be shaped. Misquote of Edict. Yeah, I know. It's funny what grows out of a small misquote. By returning... Looks like Katara from Avatar. By returning the Magebane helm to Lethian's Crossing, you ensured the Bane would not be able to get into the city. For the time being, the threat of a Bane incursion is dispelled. The settlers are grateful to go about their lives unburdened by this peril, though knowing how close they came to annihilation haunts them. They hope that the security you provided endures. Son once grew out of a misquote. Never ignore the E-balls. Give them the attention that they're due. If you're really feeling adventurous, a little back to the E-anus, the E-prostate. You allowed the Forge-bound master to live as her life. This is getting way off the rails. This is something I don't want my family to ever see anymore. You allowed the Forge-bound master to live as her life held no bearing on your greater schemes. E-hole. With Ash dead and the disfavored floundering, the Forge-bound also fail, having lost their main source of work. I guess because that they were supplying weapons to the disfavored. Oh gosh. Hand toxicity is hopefully getting ready for bed. The E-ness. Ah, very good. I would think I left the Forge-bound master alive. You would think that they'd find some other somebody else to... I mean, I need weapons, right? I'm going to be creating my own army, I would imagine. I don't know why they would fail, having lost their main source of work. I could contract them for sure. Eventually, their numbers dwindle to a handful of skilled forge workers who only take commissions from the very wealthy. The bastard's wound recedes into the mists of history as unobtrusively as it surfaced. The scouts you send to plumb the depths report only a shallow, silent cave, the entry to the old balls clogged with boulders and roughly hewn detritus. You never learn what became of the small, factious community that budded there in the darkness. Teddy Pat wants an Enos. I'll tell you when you're older. By enacting an edict on Vendrian's Well, you announced your power to the world and showed Kairos' forces what you were capable of. When you defeated their leader and scattered the army before you, it sent the message to Kairos. A new Archon is born. What did you actually e-balls for? That's a conversation I never want to have. A new Archon is born. While the edict dissipated, its effects will always be felt as the first true threat to Kairos' rule. Oh, the edict dissipated? Not as potent as I wished I was. The death of Graven Ash means the end of the disfavored. Without the comfort and support of the great general, what remains of the Legion sinks into hopelessness. The Archon's seat is left vacant. Whether or not it can be occupied again is a heated topic. Far from his place of final rest, the Northern Empire mourns its fallen son. Asked you about it? Oh, good grief. That's a conversation one doesn't even want to have with their own kids, much less some kid that isn't their own kid. Killing the voices of Nerat spreads the joy of bloody vengeance across the continent. Celebrated as the death of history's greatest parasite, the occasion is marked by all who suffered under the oppression of the Scarlet Chorus. Even in victory, one thought nags you. Though you witnessed his death, you can't help but wonder if the voices of Nerat is done with you. You know, I'm not sure that they're ever going to make a sequel to this game. I forget what the story is, but Obsidian's doesn't own the rights to create a sequel, I think. I can't remember what the specifics are. But it's a shame if they don't create one, because they're really setting things up well for a second game. Didn't get arrested when you took her book shopping. Good grief. With the death of Tunon the Adjudicator, the bastard city threatens to slide back into its lawless ways. Keeping the peace and imposing a new definition of order commands all of your focus. You learn to delegate the responsibilities to a new court of Fatebinders who lighten the burden and make the Archon's absence a manageable setback. Okay, no problem there. The death of Blade and Mark deprived the world of a most capable murderer. One less bedtime story to scare children is no significant loss, though you can't help but glance at the dark corners of every room and feel as if something is watching you. Blade and Mark will always cast a long shadow on your life. Surprise! Bastard City full of bastards. You may have released Barrick from his twisted shell of bronze and armor, but you will never free him of his debasement, nor does he make any attempts to liberate himself from you. At times you wonder if it was truly the armor that kept him filthy at all, or if it was merely the excuse he clung to for his regression. Angry and morose, Barrick brutally vents his frustrations upon the troops in his charge, quickly becoming the most feared and loathed of your drill masters. Wow, I didn't peg Barrick for turning into a complete asshole out of his armor. Barrick sometimes disappears for weeks without warning, always returning more morose and muck-covered than he left. The spy you send to track him on one of these excursions reports that he wanders the path of the conquest, laying to proper rest his fallen disfavored comrades. It seems an impossibly large task for the lifetime of a lone man, even one who so desperately seeks atonement, singular. Though freed of his twisted shell of bronze and iron, Barrick seems little less morose. He moves forward from the Edict of Storms only haltingly, attention half turned ahead towards an uncertain future, and half behind at the choices. Look, he's all cleaned up now. Choices that brought him here. The Northerner remains dedicated to the oaths he has sworn you, drilling your forces and commanding them on the field. If he isn't exactly loved by your troops, he at least holds their respect. In the rare times of calm, he takes leave of absence from your service, scouring the blade grave for the fallen sons and daughters of the Northern Empire and laying them to proper rest. But the somber task seems one beyond the meager lifespan. I feel like we got 2 slides of the same decision tree here when we weren't supposed to. Because this one says he returns from each of these excursions standing just a bit more upright. This is clearly a more positive ending, whereas the previous one was a more negative ending. Finally, sexy Barrick! I wish he would have gotten a bath before we ended the game, because I wanted to see what he looked like all cleaned up. I was positive that he was going to be sexy. Oh, fear and loyalty since I maxed both. Yeah, that makes sense. That's weird that they wouldn't just pick one or the other if you hit both maxes. Huh. As it is, it sounds kind of weird to say, like, oh yeah, he goes out and buries his comrades and comes back sadder than ever. And he goes out and buries his comrades and comes back more upright. All 3 maxes, that's right. In the absence of the voices of Nerat and the need to avenge her fallen sisters, Verse discovers something akin to contentment. For a time, you find her high atop your spire, face turned toward the horizon with eyes closed against the wind that ruffles the feathers in her hair. It doesn't last. Verse disappears from your service without a farewell. When she returns, months later, she is trailed by a disparate gang of young women recruited from every corner of the tiers. Farmers kick him off the spire, merchants, and former nobles hungry for greatness, all pledged to study the bloody lessons Verse has to impart. Her new callous sisterhood grows slowly compared to the chorus, but each member makes of violence a mesmerizing dance. Soon Verse and her cadre become the most feared of your enforcers, achieving a notoriety almost akin to that of Blade and Marks. Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Verse kicks ass. Guided tour of the history of beer in Copenhagen. Damn, that sounds like a good time. I'd like to do that. I don't even drink beer very much, and that sounds fun. Lantry keeps a close watch over you, scribbling his account of your deeds and accomplishments. In his tireless quest to fill the chronicle with history and knowledge, he follows you even into his twilight years, and together you learn much about the world. You pretend not to notice Lantry's waning strength, though you find yourself pausing mid-sentence to let his writing catch up. He recognizes your generous ruse and appreciates it in silence. Even in the epilogue, Lantry is the first to go down. So I appreciate what they're doing so far. So far, it seems like Barrick is kind of filling my Graven Ash role, versus filling the Blade and Mark role. Lantry's, I'm not sure what role Lantry's filling. It's not really analogous to any of the Archons from earlier in the game. But I kind of like how they're doing this. Disillusioned by your leadership, that makes sense because she almost never experienced my leadership, Ebb sets off alone to revive the devastated school of Tidecasters. The work takes a hard toll as Ebb struggles to explain her talents to one restless apprentice after another. Finally, she gives up in a fit of frustration, snapping her staff over her knee and making for the waterways of her people. To the best of your knowledge, she resides there still, avoided by the locals as a dangerous recluse. Wow! So Ebb's just a total failure when she leaves my service. That's interesting. Kills and Shadows shows little interest in cleaning up the tears after your victory. Instead, she takes it upon herself to hunt down every disfavored soldier in the country. Shit, so she and Barrick aren't going to be friends, are they? Barrick has to keep... That's why he has to keep going out and burying more soldiers, because she keeps killing them. You hear frequent word of maulings and disappearances among Kairos' ranks, perpetuated by a beast of legendary ferocity. Though you could no doubt track down your wayward companion, you let her continue the bloody work out of equal parts respect and fear. Siren grows quiet over time, speaking little and foregoing her songs as she distances herself from your military. One day, she simply walks out of camp and makes for the wilderness of the Tears. Rumors reach your ear that Siren has occupied an abandoned mountainside temple, her vow of silence drawing a small group of respectful followers. You leave her in peace. I would totally be in favor of a murderous beast queen. Wish I could bring her back into the fold. Aw, poor Siren has kind of a sad ending. Okay. By abandoning your decorated career in Kairos' military, you gave the Tears room to define the path ahead. The future will not be mapped by foreign ideals or the will of a distant autocrat. It is only a matter of time before the Overlord launches retaliation. You will be ready to face it. Without allies, the winds are especially cold atop your spire. You await Kairos' inevitable advance, brooding over the decisions that led you to this point. Though the Tears are a friendless place, they are indisputably your new home. And the game is complete! We have done it! Really fun way to look at the history of the city. That sounds awesome. Yar! Exactly right. That's true, Walter. It just seems a little surprising that she went from being a singer to taking a vow of silence. But I wonder if there was a Siren specific quest. I did Barrick's quest. I did Versus quest. I didn't ever see anything that... Thank you very much, son. That indicated that there was a quest for any of the other companions. But I don't know. Ooh, hey, check this out. That's cool. I don't want it to go that fast, but that's cool. I mean, you can't read it anyway, so fuck it, let's go really fast. What have I got to say about the game? I really enjoyed it. I would absolutely play a sequel if we had one. Unfortunately, we don't. Thanks, Max. Yeah, I appreciate it. I am also a little bit sad, Mike. But it is done, and that's good. And that means the next time that we stream, we will be streaming something else. Hint, hint. Good graphics, good story, balance of dialogue and combat was off. The combat was very inventive and engaging. Yes, I agree. I would wish, yeah, if I could wish anything about the balance of combat and dialogue, I wish that, I think it was pretty well balanced. It was just long stretches of each. With not, you know, like, you'd be fighting for a long time, and then talking for a long time, and then fighting for a long time. It'd be kind of nice if there was shorter episodes of each, alternating back and forth, but that's a very minor complaint. Hey, guys, I've had a ton of fun here. We are going to switch over to Prey here in just a minute, and since I've got the day off tomorrow, I'm willing to stay up a little bit late and finish the stream a little bit later than we normally would. Yes, join the Discord. Exactly right. Thanks for the links, Max. Yes, Prey from 2016, the Arcane Studios game. 2017, I forget which year it came out. And we'll do that for, I don't know, 2 hours or so. So if you guys will hang out, I will switch over